Hello everybody, so today I am reviewing some pastels. These are Pro Art oil pastels. Bought these from a local shop. When my boyfriend was here, we went shopping around the places that I usually shop, and I never saw that they had pastels, so I picked these up. It is a set of 24 oil pastels, also known as crayons apparently, and it claims these are vivid colors, regular size, and they're 24. So out of the sleeve they have a plastic covering on them. I don't like the way the colors are. I have to change them out, but I'm not going to do that right now. Right now I am going to review these, and then I'll worry about changing the colors. So I have my trusty blue handled scissors for reviews, and I'm going to cut this open. And then I also have a Soho sketchbook to review them. So upon opening, they have this little piece of plastic kind of covering them, which I think is a good thing, because pastels can be messy. So having a piece of plastic to keep them in place, and you put the sleeve back on, you know, it'll be a good thing to keep them in place. So here are the colors, and first off, smells like new art supplies. No horrible stench or anything like some can have. I haven't reviewed a whole lot of pastels, but I'm going to be reviewing these pastels today. Already, I can see my favorite color right here. It looks like a really pretty chartreuse kind of yellow. Wonder if these have color names. Nope, no color name. For some reason, cheaper brands just don't have color names, and this was $4.99. So these were $4.99. I'm going to open up to a hopefully blank page of my sketchbook. So going to use this page right here. I'm going to swatch all of these colors after I do like a little test with them, and I'm going to use this pretty pink color. Right off the bat, they're pretty darn smooth. There's a bit of tearing. Even the yellow's pretty darn vibrant and vivid, just like the box set. So I'm going to use my trusty rubber tipped brush to try and blend this out a little bit. If it gives me any trouble, I'll just eventually use my hands. But so far, so decent. It does shed quite a bit, unfortunately. So that's the only bad part. Though not as bad as those other ones that I just recently tried. So there's that. Now I'm going to do a swatch of all of these colors, and I will come back after I swatch them all. Okay, so these are all swatched now. And I gotta say, I do like, especially that white. It shows up on this white piece of paper. I think it's more of an off-white than a white, because that's showing up really, really vibrant. I like them, but they're just too, I don't know, they flake off too easily. Will I use these? Yes, of course. I'm going to do a little drawing right here on the side. And I think I'm going to do like a cherry, even though I hate the color red, but I think I'm going to draw a cherry. So there's my cherry right there, not using any reference, just going by what I remember cherries looking like. Normally my fallback is like lemons, but I'm gonna mix it up a little bit today. I don't like the color red, I really don't. So I'm trying to change my mind on not liking it. I don't know why I don't like the color red. I really don't. It's just a color that I just don't like, you know? That's all I can say about it. It's nothing, not trying to be racist against colors or anything. It's just I don't like the color red. That is all. I know I'm an artist, and unfortunately red is primary color. I go by magenta, cyan colors, but you know. Trying to make this look like a shimmery kind of cherry, like a reflective cherry. They blend together very nicely. Like, there's no struggle to blend whatsoever. I do like that. I do absolutely like that about these. It's just my biggest thing is I don't like how badly they flake. So that's the only bad thing, is they flake like a lot. So I think I'm gonna do an ombre background with blue shades, because there's a lot of blues. Overall, these are pretty darn cool. I'm going to try and do a comparison between these and some of the others that I have. That'll be a different video where I compare all the pastels that I have. I'm just trying to get a decent collection up before I do that, because I want to try as many varieties as I can before I do a comparison video. Okay, so verdict is, do I recommend these for professional art? No. Do I recommend them just for fiddling around, doodling, filling a sketchbook page? Absolutely. I'd say also good for kids, you know. I wouldn't consider these professional by any means. The colors are better than some of the other brands, like the other cheaper brands that I've used, but I still would not recommend you to like make art to sell with these. I would just buy them mostly for leisure art, like for your sketchbook, like what I'm doing right here. There's no color information whatsoever on any of the crayons. There's no color names. I mean, don't really care about the color names. Blue is blue, light blue is light blue, yellow is yellow, light yellow is light yellow, red is red, you know, so on and so forth. So, if you happen to see these around, I wouldn't, like, if you have better pastels at home, just use those. Don't feel like you have to buy these. But if you have pastels you don't always like using because of how much they cost, then yeah, I'd recommend these. But for the most part, don't go out of your way to buy these. My end review is a 8.5 out of 10. So, not negative, not bad, just not something I would use for a sellable piece of artwork or an archival piece of artwork, because there's no color information whatsoever provided. Granted, most cheaper brands don't provide color information or like light fastness or anything. So okay, so they have color names, right? They have color names right here. I just noticed this. Right after I said there was no color information, I find the color information. So, I'm not sure if this is listed in the order that these are in. So, yeah, there is color names. They're just not on the actual color pastels, the oil pastels. So, there's still no light fastness information. It does say not for use by children under the age of 14. So, these are made in China. So yeah. For like a high school art class, maybe, possibly, or like I said, just for your sketchbook. But, yeah. That's my 2 cents on these pastels, and here's an up-close look at the art. You can see it's not buttery smooth, but it is smoother than, say, these pastels. And this art, I used the other pastels that I reviewed for, but they blend obviously better than these ones did. So yeah, that is my 2 cents, and I hope you found this helpful. And yeah, no expert, I'm just reading what's on the back of these and showing you what they look like on paper. So yeah, that's, I'm gonna say this one more time, that's my review. So thank you for watching. I hope you guys are well, and I hope to see you on the next one. Alright guys, bye. Okay. I just tried getting this paint off my nose, so ignore that. Before we completely close out this video, I wanted to give a huge shout out to Gypsy Heart Crafts. She mentioned me in her live stream the other day. She is an amazing artist, and we share the same first name. I thought that was really cool, and we're also both in the same month. So yeah, Gypsy Heart Crafts, you are amazing. I'm gonna actually try out with these pastels with your trick you taught us in your live stream. I actually have, a odorless mineral, whatever that you use to blend the oil pastels, and I'm going to try that in a short video. But yeah, I wanted to say thank you to Gypsy Heart Crafts, and I also wanted to say thank you to Marnice Nicole. She has become a very good art friend on here, and I also wanted to say thank you to the Quaint Housewife. She's a budget channel. She does like low budget stuff, and she's a cook. She does awesome like low budget meals and whatnot. I love her channel. She's amazing. No one's asked me to shout them out. I'm doing it because I personally have grown fond of these channels, and we've been chit-chatting. So yeah. Also, I wanted to do the Patreon rewards. I wanted to say thank you to Rec and Carrie for being my patrons over on Patreon. I am working on a Patreon video right now. I need to get it. Of a lemon. This is the first stage of the painting, and this is what's going to be uploaded this week. It will be real time, no editing, no speeding. The only thing is, one part of the video does have to have a voiceover because the original sound, there was a lot of background noise, so I do have to unfortunately voice over that portion of the video, but the rest of it is real time for the most part. But yeah, I just wanted to say a massive thank you to all these amazing, wonderful people, and especially Rec and Carrie for being patrons over on Patreon. Your patron reward has been sent out, so hopefully you get that in the mail soon. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Sorry I didn't have a vlog this week. I will have one next week, don't you worry. So yeah, I hope everybody is well, and we are almost at 200 subscribers. 200 subscribers! I love you guys. I love you guys. I do. I absolutely love you guys. So, that's what I wanted to say is big hugs from me to you. I know I look like a ratchet mess today, but you know, sometimes I'm not pretty. But yeah, so, alright guys, I love you so much, and I will see you on the next video. Please stay safe, stay well, and take care of yourselves. Until next time, bye.